Good morning, students. Yesterday already we have started chapter number 16, Sustainable Management of Natural Resources. Now yesterday we discussed the activity number 16.1. Now we discuss the 16.2 and 16.3 activity today, and the graph of the pollution of Ganga river. Now there are a number of organizations that seek to spread awareness about our environment and promote the activities and attitude that lead to the conservation of our environment. And the natural resources find out about the organizations active in your neighborhood, village, town, city. Find out how you can contribute towards the same cause. So how to decrease this amount of pollution? So you find out in your neighborhood, your area. Now awareness about the problem that caused by unthinkingly exploiting our resources has been fairly recent phenomenon in our society. And once this awareness rises, some action is usually taken. You must have heard about the Ganga Action Plan. This multi-crore project came about in 1985, the cleaning of the Ganga, because Ganga is our holy river and with most polluted river. So it was taken in 85. And the quality of water in Ganga was very poor. The coliform is group of bacteria found in human intestine whose presence in water indicates that contamination by disease causing microorganisms. You know that this coliform bacteria, they are found in the intestine of the human beings. So this water get polluted Ganga rivers, within one day lakhs of people they take bath because it is considered to be the holy river. So these bacteria may enter in the human body and cause the damage. So this was first noticed in 1985, and the graph you can see on page number 267. So here the Ganga that starts from Gangotri glacier. So you see on the y-axis the Gangotri, then the orange color that shows the 2007 graph, and blue color that shows for 2011. Now here then it reaches to Devprayag, Devprayag to Rishikesh, then Rishikesh to Roorkee, Roorkee to Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, Mokama, then Mehrampur, then Dakshineshwar, then Garden Reach, then Pelta, and lastly the Diamond Harbour, and finally meets the Bay of Bengal. So here in 2007 the number is less, means graph is not too high. But if you see the graph of 2011, means blue colored lines. So here you can see the graph is high, means day by day the pollution is increased. Now do you know that pollution of Ganga, the Ganga runs its course of over 2,500 kilometers from Gangotri in the Himalayas of Ganga Sagar in the Bay of Bengal. It is being turned into the drain by more than 1,000 towns and cities in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal that pour their garbage and excreta into it. Then largely untreated sewage is dumped into the Ganga every day. In addition, think of this pollution caused by other human activities like bathing, washing of the clothes, then immersion of the ashes and unburned corpses, and then the industries contribute chemical effluences to the Ganga's pollution. Then load and toxically kill the fish in large sections of the river. So you know that Watergate polluted, and because of these all activities of the human being, so Namami Ganga program is an integrated and conservation mission approved as a flagship program by the Union government in June 2014. It was launched to accomplish the twin objectives of the abatement of pollution conservation and rejuvenation of river Ganga. The national mission for clean Ganga is the implementation being set up in October 16. Now you can see there are some measurable factors which used to qualify the pollution and quality of the water that we use for various activities. Some of the pollutants, they are the harmful even when present in every then learned in chapter 2. The pH of water is something that can easily be checked using universal indicator. Now see the activity number 16.3. Then check the pH. Now you know pH, if it is less than 7 means the water is acidic, if equal to 7 means neutral, and if more than 7 to 14 then it is basic. But actually water is neutral, neither acidic nor basic. Its pH value normally it should be 7. So first you check the pH of water supplied to your house using universal indicator or litmus paper. Also check the pH of water in the local water body, means pond, river, lake, stream. So can you whether the water is polluted or not on the basis of your observation? Here we need not feel the powerless or overwhelmed by the scale of the problem, because there are many things we can do to make difference. Now here today we will discuss about the 5 R's. 5 R's means they are refuse. Number 1 is refuse. Then number 2, that is reduce. Then number 3, that is reuse. Then number 4, that is repurpose. And number 5, that is recycle. Now one by one we should discuss. This is most important question, maybe ask for 3 or 4 marks. Now refuse. Refuse मतलब उसको आप एकदम ना बोल दो, इनकार कर दो. This means to say no to things people offer you that don't need. जो चीज़ की हमें ज़रूरत नहीं है, हमें चाहिए नहीं, say no to the people. And refuse to buy products that can harm you and the environment. जो चीज़ें हमें या हमारे वातावरण को नुकसान पहुंचाती है वो चीज़ें हमें लेनी नहीं है. So say means these things we can refuse it. Say no to single use plastic carry bags. Now you know government banned these plastic carry bags in shopping malls. They are not allowed. So plastic bags, refuse it. Then second thing is reduce. Reduce means कोई भी चीज़ के यूज़ को कम करना, right? So this means that you use the that thing less, and you save the electricity by switching off unnecessary lights and fans. You can save water by repairing the leaky taps and wastage of food. So can you think of other things that you can reduce the usage, like petrol? अब जैसे मुझे यहाँ से कांकरिया जाना है, so why we use the petrol vehicle? We can go on foot or on cycle. Without petroleum the vehicles run, so we have to use. So we can reduce the use of the petrol, right? We have to use instead of the solar energy by solar cooker, solar water heater. So we can save our gas. Okay, that is also one of the petroleum products. So we can reduce the use of things. Then next one is third one, that is reuse. Reuse मतलब वही चीज को बार बार यूज करना. This is actually even better than recycling because the process of recycling uses some energy. In reuse strategy, you simply use things again and again. Instead of throwing away used envelopes, you can reverse it and use it again. The plastic bottles in which you buy the various food items like jam, pickle, and then use for storing the things in the kitchen. जो bottles या बर्नियाँ खाली हो जाती हैं उसमें हम और चीज़ें भर के किचन में रख सकते हैं. And other items can be used, छोटे छोटे डब्बे आते हैं जैसे, right? So we can reuse them. The fourth number, that is repurpose. Repurpose means that this means when product can be no more be used for original purpose. So think carefully. Use it some other useful purpose. For example, cracked crockery. अब जैसे घर में अपने कप रकाबियाँ टूट गए हैं, right? So cracked crockery that can be used to make the articles of the decoration, to grow the small plants, feeding the vessels for the birds. Then last one, that is recycling. Now recycling means that collect the plastic, paper, glass, metal, all these items and recycle these materials to make the required things instead of synthesizing or extracting the fresh plastic, paper, glass or metal. In order to recycle, first need to segregate our waste so that the material that can be recycled is not dumped along with other waste. Does your village, town, city have mechanism in place for recycling these materials? आपको पता है कि जैसे अपने बस्ती वाले होते हैं वो चीज़ें लेने आते हैं, so actually they only take the paper, then plastic, metal and glass, and they separate these things and then separate it and then melt it and new things can be prepared. That process is called recycling. Okay, today you have to write the short note on 5 R's. Okay, thank you.